but you look at the teams that it's happened to, and you should say, guys, if you're trying to really surge for a championship, that can't happen that many times.
Precious legs on the floor. Fox gets it back straight away. Little jab step on Bogdanovich. A lot of small ball, I got a feeling tonight, T. And the first bucket down by De'Aaron Fox.
That's what De'Aaron Fox has gotten better at. You get Harrison Barnes on a post-up or coming off the screen. He's pretty deadly.
Averages over 17 a game. Is a dead eye from three. 42%. He's the one dangerous man. He found space in the paint and drives it up and in. 2 quick buckets for Mitchell. That comes Fox for Sacramento. Whiteside field of paint to go to Royce inside. Jackknife it up and in. Lyles, 2 years with the Utah Jazz, played all of 37 games. They go back to Royce, off the wing, 3.
You don't really need any motivation to get up for a team like Milwaukee. I think the Jazz have had trouble with teams who aren't on paper as good when they get those leads.
Inside, outside, doesn't matter. The step back, Jay, 4 of 6, 10 points in just 6 minutes of play. Mitchell trying to come back and match every bucket. I tell you, he's been loud of late.
He has.
Fox with 10, looking for more. The 3's away and just throws it in with confidence. DiVincenzo, the inbounder. Here's Fox against O'Neal. Holmes, lob it up top. Boy, what a little bang-bang play off that inbound pass. And the bucket by Metu. Kings come the other way. Utah 23-10 on this floor. There's a roller and a bucket and a foul.
Good to see that shot by House, but the problem here with the Jazz is off the pick and roll. They're going underneath, and De'Aaron Fox is red hot. He's taking advantage of it. Hassan Whiteside to try to stay in the middle of both those two.
Here's Clarkson, already 2 threes in his pocket. Make it 3. Wow, flame on. Pura three-pointer. The possibility of sent.
Just touch and shoot. Beautiful shot by Jordan Clarkson.
Fox drives inside. Traffic, no problem. Not make that 10. 10 consecutive scores. Clarkson races into front court against Davion Mitchell. They double down Clarkson, step back, Jay. Got it. Dialed in. Keep on shooting, Jordan Clarkson. 16 and a half. Here's Butler. Launches up to 3. Hard kick off the back of the rim. Barnes just stumbled over his own feet. Hassan cherry picking. And how about that? That was one easy bucket.
Too much space on that 3. Not a tough closeout. Jazz turn it over here.
Quickly back comes Sacramento. Easy layup. Jeremy Lamb. 8-0 run, Sacramento.
Jazz is somewhat of a zone as Donovan Mitchell gets another easy layup. He never really got a chance to find his game here, and I don't mean the Jazz didn't give him a chance. I mean, he never really adjusted to the system here.
Clarkson.
Jazz need a run right here, though. Need some stops and we need some buckets.
O'Neal barrels through. Bogey out on the wing 3. Bogdanovich with 10. 4-point game. Sacramento with the lead on the ball. Fox drives on Bogdanovich. Fires a strikeout to Barnes. Pumps up a 3. Got it. Under 3 minutes left. They switch Bogey on Mitchell. And still was able to drive that ball up and over the hand of Whiteside. Timeout, Quinn Snyder.
He wasn't about to get run over by Rolls Royce.
1-point game. Clarkson 3. And the Jazz make that run that you predicted. Dropped it.
A little too anxious that time. It was so wide open.
Clarkson, yes!
Take care of it.
Woo! Flame on!
That's going to solve those issues as well.
Quick hitter. Boy, Fox, that's where he started in the opening quarter of play, and he just calmly sinks a 3 from the corner. From the Kings, a non-COVID illness has struck Holiday at the half. House, yes! And the arrow flies.
He does that well. Catch and shoot 3s. He's able to put it on the floor. Just a good mix for this system.
Bogey in the paint, rises up, just calmly knocks it home. And the Jazz now lead.
And that's what going on that run right at the end of the second quarter does. Gives you that confidence coming out in the third.
Tough shot in the paint. Fox pulls the string with the left hand.
Damian Jones and they're together, we're playing a kind of a high-low. You don't see a lot in the league today.
Bogey against Fox. Step back and hits the jumper. You can see why. As he's developed, Thurl was a 5th player taken in the 2017 draft. Donovan Mitchell, Euro steps it inside, 1,000 down. Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell leans in 3. Oh, big bucket, down it goes. Donovan. Lyle switches out on Mitchell. Shot clock at 10, halfway through the 3rd quarter. Mitchell in the paint, floater. Outside, inside, you name it, he can do it. Let's keep track of it. It was an 11-point lead, and now Barnes slides up and in. 16 points for Barnes. 91-84. That's the crazy thing about the NBA is Clarkson banks one home, is how quick things can turn. 16 points for Barnes. 91-84. That's the crazy thing about the NBA is Clarkson banks one home, is how quick things can turn. Fox through traffic. Euro steps. Wow, what a shot.
Difficulty on that.
31, T. 31 for De'Aaron Fox. He had 32 Wednesday night against Denver. So Fox is dialed in on his game. Clarkson gets stopped, throws it up and in again. Did not panic. Drives on Butler. Gives it back to Fox. The lefty puts up the shot. What a stroke. Sweet, smooth. 33 for De'Aaron Fox.
The Jazz being able to sustain and try to put this team away, so they haven't really lost anything yet.
Jazz get the final shot. Jared Butler. The Rook. House goes baseline. Gives it away. Clarkson, catch and shoot. Jumps it. Good look. Oh, yes, Rudy Gay. Nice touch.
Yes.
Nice soft touch by the vet. Halliburton and Buddy Hield. Butler for 3. Wow. You know what? It just takes that one shot, T, where you start to gain some confidence.
What allows De'Aaron Fox to be able to create that space and get that shot is the threat of him going by you. So you're not going to close out on him.
Clarkson steps back. That is one deep 2. Bogey with 20 points through 3 games. The Jazz have had 3 dominant scores tonight. One is Bogey, the other is Mitchell, and then Clarkson with 36. Another turnover. Met 2, drives, and hammers a shot over Donovan Mitchell.
And I'm okay with that, right? You're going to go through a drought, but it's the defensive end. So you cannot allow them to score at all.
5:40 left. Clarkson goes to work. In the paint, step back J. It's up. Good. That's a great looking shot, and Clarkson has dropped 40 on the Kings tonight. Had to rush it just a bit down the stretch on the 24-second clock. Clarkson fires to Bogey. Up and down. Oh, boy.
Set him up.
Runs out, Donovan Mitchell. Bounces inside. The legs underneath him, and in a way, he's redeveloping himself, and this crowd goes wild as the Jazz on